Since you do a little, I will give you more. I will give you a few examples in order to understand this beautiful message. When a boss employs someone, he tells his employee that your work is you have to stay at home, you have to clean the house, you have to clean the garden, you have to go to marketplaces, buy groceries and things, come back. When a guest come to home, entertain them, take their kids to school, bring them back. Many functions and many duties a person has to fulfill, has to do. But what does he get at the month? At the end of month, one salary. But Allah, in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you do one thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala divides that one thing into many pieces, into many parts. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards you for each part separately, independently. Let's take an example. For example, salah is one thing. But it is said that as a person comes out from his house with the intention to come to masjid in order, each step that person takes in order to come to the masjid, for each step, he will be rewarded, he will be granted thawab from the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look at the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When he comes to masjid, as he enters the masjid, he reads the dua, Allah maftahli wa rahmatik. Allah, open the doors of your mercy. For that he will be rewarded separately. He goes to the wuzu khana, he makes wuzu. For that he shall be rewarded countless reward and thawab he will be granted from the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So one thing we do for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah is Rahman and Rahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows his Shani Rahmani. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows his Shani Rahimi and Karimi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala divides that one thing into many parts and he reward for each part separately, independently. This is the fadl and karam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's take another example. Like worldly people, they want to use your skill, they want to use your talent, they want to make money on your talent, and they want to pay you less. There was one person, he was working in UK, now he was going back to his home Bangladesh. One person asked, why are you going back to your country? While many people from your country, they would like to come to UK, they would like to work here. He says, no, actually, the company I was working for is just moving to my country. He asked why your company is moving to your country, because he says, in my country the labor is cheap. See, the labor is cheap means they want to make more money on your talent and they want to pay less. But this is not a matter of the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah Akbar. It is said that you pray one salah in the masjid of your area, for that one salah you will be rewarded 27 times more. If you pray one salah in Jummah masjid, you will be rewarded 500 times more. If you pray one salah in Masjid al-Aqsa, you shall be rewarded 1,000 times more. And if you pray one salah in Masjid al-Nabi Sharif, you will be rewarded 50,000 times more. And if you pray one salah in Masjid al-Haram Sharif, you will be rewarded 100,000 times more. I mean, salah is salah, but look at the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy just looks for excuses, which your excuse or which your of your deed is accepted into the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you that much that nobody shall be able to understand. It's beyond imagination. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Rahman and Rahim. But to gain the mercies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to obtain the fadl and grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have to do something. We have to do something. That is why the Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to his beloved daughter, I'mali, Fatima, do the actions, do the actions, do the actions. Do the a'mal, do the a'mal, do the a'mal. And look at the Sahaba Kiram, how punctual they were about the Islamic duties, about Islamic functions and things. And they always used to be eager for good deeds and always used to ask the questions into the court of Allah, beloved Prophet ﷺ, for deeds and things. Ya Rasulullah, please. Hazrat Umar says, Ya Rasulullah, akhbirni bi'amalin yudkhilni al-jannah wa yub'idni min an-nar. Look at the beautiful question. Nowadays, when we ask the questions, we ask for worldly matters. We ask the questions for worldly purposes. But look at the Hazrat Umar, his question was, Ya Rasulullah, please teach me or give me the instructions of such a thing that will lead me to paradise and will keep me away from hellfire, from the difficulties and misfortunes of hellfire, from the fire of hell. Ya Rasulullah, please teach me something. The Prophet says, always worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and never associate any partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the Nabi said, be punctual about salah. Never miss any salah bil jama'at. Always pray with congregation, with jama'at. And give fast during the month of Ramadan, give charity, give zakat in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and do the hajj, go for hajj. These are the beautiful things Nabi alayhi salatu wasallam said, and many other things the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. So look at the eagerness and of the shock and curiosity of Sahaba Kiram they had for actions and amal. Because first they make their iman stronger. First of all, we need to make our iman strong, our Islam is strong. Because the Holy Prophet ﷺ says the person who makes his iman and Islam is stronger, then whatever good deed is going to perform for one deed, he shall be rewarded 10 times more. And sometimes for one good deed, he shall be rewarded 700 times more from the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us ability to understand this beautiful message that man jaa bil hasanati falahu khayrun minha. The one who brings one good deed, the reward is better than his deed. And how much better is this? All depends on the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us ability to do a good a'mal. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lead us toward good things. And